Our modern world is full of metals, polymers, plastics, and other synthetic materials. We are surrounded by a vast number of metallic objects and components, and clearly metal is an important element in many things we use on a daily basis. We fly worldwide in airplanes built from metals and composite materials, and every day millions of people drive to work in cars, while we trust bikes to safely carry our children as they paddle their way around the street. And after serious injuries, we visit hospitals to regain mobility because we can craft the best prostheses and replacement components from metal and high-quality synthetic materials. So many different kinds of metals and synthetics fit for so many purposes. And every time we trust them to last and keep doing what they are meant to do. But for a material to keep doing what design is intended to do, it needs to be durable enough to keep airplanes in the air and keep car engines running for many miles. Even when tiny and nearly invisible, special materials need to be strong enough to even keep our bones together. Material integrity is crucial, and a vital characteristic of any material for engineering purposes is its hardness value. Innovatest provides and delivers testing solutions. During this movie, we will tell you how we do this. From the moment people started alloying steel, they thought of ways to measure its hardness. The first testing method was more or less based on scratching the surface of an alloyed piece. How easy it was to scratch the surface often defined the hardness. This test soon proved a very unreliable method, and the need grew for a traceable and repeatable parameter. As time passed, engineers started to define material hardness by penetration, and later on, methods evolved into the measure of the amount of resistance that different materials present to penetration by a specifically shaped object. From the late 19th century onwards, based on a scale developed by Friedrich Mohs, who first characterized minerals based on their physical properties, engineers like Swede Johann August Brunel and Stanley Rockwell and Hugh Rockwell set the stage for modern hardness testing. Innovatest is a company that enables traditional hardness testing to be carried out, but with state-of-the-art machinery. We have a worldwide customer base using our high-quality equipment and have a superior guarantee system with excellent after-sales support to back it up. The heart of the Innovatest business is located in Maastricht, the Netherlands, where ideas are born. All the latest technologies that define our testing devices are developed in Maastricht. It's also where our programmers are constantly improving our firmware impressions. It is where our equipment is assembled and where we give every instrument final tests before shipment. We also have offices in Shanghai, China, to ensure our Asian customers are receiving the best service possible. Innovatest produces hardness testing equipment for a wide range of purposes. Our biggest testing device, the 9800 series, weighs over 6,000 kilograms and can be used for testing very large components. When our standard range of hardness testers isn't the answer, we always try to work out the best solution possible. We can also design products specifically to match clients' wishes. Because in the end, our final goal, and what we are known for, is to make you, our customer, satisfied with our product and exceed your expectations. Whether your core business is in aerospace, the automotive sector, higher education, rail or marine, we either have or can provide a solution to your hardness needs. When a future client submits an application, the process gets underway in our sales department. Many times, an existing solution will fit the need. If the request demands an out-of-the-box approach, our research and development department will get involved. After a detailed needs analysis and in consultation with the client, a technical and commercial offer is submitted. Once an order is placed, the process moves on to our production facilities. Although we design every component ourselves, we tend to outsource production and keep our focus primarily on assembling instruments. If a client needs an instrument that requires specific parts, orders are placed accordingly. The more common components are taken straight out of our warehouse. Once the parts arrive, we move the order to our assembly department. Virtually all hardness testing units are manufactured on demand with accurate and perfectly prepared parts. Because of our high standards, even the smallest individual component is traceable through internal and supplier codes. Because material hardness testing equipment has to deliver measurements within the micron range, every device has to be assembled with great care and precision. By paying this much attention to detail, we are able to deliver a high-quality product meant to last for decades. When the assembly is finished, it is subjected to a series of mandatory endurance tests. When those are passed, the tester is ready for its final calibration. Because our well-trained technicians handle every stage of the production with extreme care, final testing and calibration ensure the devices will have no problem obtaining certificates to prove they meet relevant ISO and ASTM standards. Now the device is ready to start its final journey to the customer's location. But before it's shipped out, we take extra care, encasing it in a solid container to ensure safe handling. And only when the packaging passes our final inspection will it be released for shipment. After discussions with the end user, either Innovatest staff or a qualified distributor will install the device at the end user's location. Over decades, we have left a trail of satisfied customers. We have supplied many corporations around the world with advanced hardness testing equipment. They are able to test materials in a modern and innovative way and guarantee the best testing results possible. We believe in our basic principle, be certain. And that is why test laboratories choose our equipment to provide certainty to aviation giants like Boeing and Airbus for testing key engine components. Similarly, German car manufacturers like BMW rely on our testing devices to guarantee the quality of their materials and components. Innovatest keeps developing means to provide our clients with even more innovative products. In the near future, we will introduce a new way to train employees to work with our hardness testing devices by introducing tutorial videos. As well as tutorial videos, we will also develop our instruction manuals to make sure you will get guidelines without spending a weekend behind a book. And because of our innovative approach, we are rewarded with the solid support of regional development agencies, universities and local governments. Innovatest. Be certain.